Hey everybody, petzergling here with my man Daz, bringing you the 3-set of Group A of the round of 32 MSL. Savior versus Zero. This is the winner's match. I don't know who Zero is, but I'm really surprised to see Savior here. So I think we're really going to get a taste of Savior's ZVZ, and I think he might actually have a shot to lead this group 2-0, which is almost not predicted at all by anybody. So what do you think about this game? It's going to be played on Byzantium II.
I mean, it just goes to show, like, none of us have any idea who Zero is, and you were more surprised to see Savior in this game than you were to see him. We have no clue who Zero
I guess,
is.
Yeah, it's Savior is the underdog. I know.
I mean, he took down Bisu. What more can you say about that? I mean, he just played really well. Like, if he plays as well as he did in that game, I can't see him losing to MSL Zero.
Yeah, and you know, Savior's Savior. On the Liquibed stats, over 3 times more people say Savior's gonna leave this group than Zero. So I guess Savior's gonna be a favorite in this match. Zero's ZVZ actually isn't too hot, although you know neither is Savior's. And I guess we're gonna sync this up in 2-1-0. Byzantium 2.3, excuse me, the new updated version. It's even more Protoss favored now.
I think it's way better than 2.2, personally, in my opinion. I think.
Oh yeah, 2.2 was just outrageous. I was so happy when I saw 2.3 go out. Yeah.
That's some.
Go
ahead.
We got Savior spawning in the white Zerg. I believe he was in the upper right. Yup, and we got MSL Zero in the red Zerg in the bottom right. Red was a pretty unlucky color for ZVZ. And that's really showing. See, I guess you weren't talking out of your ass there with that cross scout. It looks like Zero's going to go for cross scout there with his Overlord, and Savior's going right down. So Savior getting lucky again with his opening here, just ever so slightly. And, you know, I think this is going to make a big difference if he goes for like a 9 pool or maybe even a 12 pool opening. But if he goes for a 12 hatch like Zero did last game, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference.
No. Well, I mean, it is going to be an advantage in this map just because it is a 4-player map, and because of that, the builds are probably going to be adjusted accordingly. So I really don't think we're going to see a 9 pool. Oh, and I'm being proven wrong.
You just got your ass kicked by Savior.
Boy, am I an idiot. Well, apparently I don't play enough ZVZ at the pro gamer level.
Well, no, see, I actually taught Zero how to play this map. So.
Okay. Is that how you knew that he's not gonna 9 pool? See, I wasn't completely wrong. He's not 9 pool.
9 pool gas. So it looks like he's probably gonna go for 9 pool speed after he see. You know, I really hope Zero goes for a 12 pool here. You know, not to say I hate Savior or anything, but if he goes for a 12 hatch, this game's gonna be over pretty fast. Savior going for the 9 pool and scouting him first. Oh!
Oh! No. Oh! Don't.
Oh
do it.
wow!
Don't do it.
Oh god!
Oh my god! He's making.
Oh god!
I don't see how he could possibly survive this at this point.
9 pool speed versus hatch first scout.
Is make Zerglings, send them to his base, and go get a taco, because I don't really see what else could possibly happen.
Yeah. I think this might be the first pro game where we actually see Savior go AFK in the middle of the game.
I mean, he could. It would. I don't think it would make a difference, really. Do you even have to micro when you have that big of an advantage? I don't know, maybe MSL has a stroke of genius and just decides to make a creep colony in his middle line right now. If he does that, he will have a chance. That's pretty much the only thing.
I just can't stress how fucking lucky Savior is. Just wow. Like, you know what, I'm not going to say that he's bad or anything. Like, this is obviously a smart move. But this is just so frustrating. Like, this is the only possible way that, you know, the only possible way that something like this could have happened. Like he got
the creep colony up really quick. I mean, he spotted the Zerglings on the way, so the creep's coming up. But he's gonna lose.
That's a really good placement too, like you said.
He's definitely okay, so maybe we spoke too soon. This game's not over yet. Savior's gonna do damage here, but you also have to keep in mind that he has to kill 3 drones just to be equal. Go for the. Is he gonna go for the sunken or the drones? What did he make up your mind? Nice, 2 drones down.
Where were Zero Zergling? Did Zero not make Zerglings? Has he still been making drones?
I think he has been. What a guy.
Wow. He has huge nuts. That's unbelievable. He goes for 12 hatch against 9 pool. It doesn't make Zergling. That is phenomenal.
What a guy, man. I guess he really had confidence in that building placement, and it was good building placement. I mean,
it was.
But now he's definitely pulled ahead in the game because of that. So it looks like he's talking all the shit about Zero, and he's really proven to be quite a ZVZ champ so far. He's got some nuts on him at least.
Yeah, and now he's got those 2 hatches making Zergling. And, you know, Saber's got really 2 timings he can go for if he wants to stay in this game. He can either, you know, try and mass up some Zerglings and still go for it, which looks like he didn't do it. Or, you know, as you see, he's going for the mutas. And I think Zero should really put an Evo chamber down. You know, and I know he needs to. You know, it's going to be dang close. Like, this is just between seconds if he doesn't put this Evo chamber down.
Well,
like,
what
this
is that,
is really
400
unnecessary.
Now? Yeah. Well, you know what? He could even probably get away with it, but he's definitely going to lose drones. And you also have to keep in mind that Saviour's been mining, since Savior did 9-pool gas right away, he's been mining gas longer. And I'm trying to look at it. Did Savior get speed? Because if he didn't get speed, then he's up like a good 200 gas on Zero.
Yeah, so but that's the problem with Savior's
I don't think he got speed either.
Is you really only need 1 gas to power a hatch. He can't really build more mutas. Like, even though he's got all that gas, as long as Zero just keeps producing, keeps mining gas, he can at least evenly match him. And if he starts producing, but he doesn't have well, I guess, it's gonna be dang close. I think it's really gonna be up to Scourge.
He doesn't have the mineral
but I think Zero's
for sure.
Yeah, but you know, it's gonna be up to Scourge Micro here. I don't know. It's really close because Savior.
He's getting an Evo.
Wow, Oh yeah, no, that's Zero. I was gonna say Savior's getting an Evo. Yeah, so that was a good move there. Wow, Savior, that was really smart there. He's picking off those Zerglings. I guess he saw that Evo chamber and he knew that he wasn't gonna do it. So I think that was really good though. He's picking off those Zerglings.
Some drones anyway. I don't know. Whoa, man, what a mistake. What a waste there. I mean, you could have just kept running. I mean, why let him die? I mean, they were probably gonna die in the end anyway, but waste as much time as possible, right? You don't just sacrifice units. This isn't D+ I Cup. Come on, man. Well, I mean, I don't know. He's gonna be able to pick off anything. I think that
Zero's
placed
12 hatch. His 12 hatch into Sunken with no Zergling opening is pretty D+ IC Cup. But obviously he had that well prepared. You know, but Savior was really smart. He really didn't dedicate to those lings early, and he really started producing drones right away. Wow, Savior's going for the Sunken.
Oh man, what a sneak in.
Wait, what is he doing? He's going for drones.
Is he going for drones or is he going for the Sunken? I can't even.
Wow, Savior had his
drone.
hatchery rallied in there. He got 1 drone, but I mean, Zero's got 2 hatcheries. Well, Zero's got a Scourge out. He's scouting out Savior. Good move there, especially because his Overlord died from the muta.
Pretty cute. Yeah.
A lot of cute tricks here from Zero. I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, he is a Zero. He is a nobody. But, you know, it's been some pretty cool play. You know, definitely not, sure it's mutiling, but it's, you know, it's not quite standard ZVZ. You know, I guess this is really the best I could expect from him, so I'm actually kind of impressed.
Yeah, me too. He's done a lot of things that aren't purely straight up. He's got a few clever techniques. He's making the games more exciting than just watching some no-name Zerg player get his shit pushed in. Even though he actually won the first game, and he's holding his own in this game, although it definitely looks like he's behind now. I mean, he's been forced to make a spore colony and an Evo chamber, which cost him some money. He just lost another drone. I think he's down in drone counts now anyway. So I mean, as much as he's had the second hatch up longer, Savior's got his second hatch up now, and I think he's ahead in drone count, and he's got the third hatch going up. So I think
looks like he's trying to hide that hatchery too. But just, I mean, Savior just doing all the right moves here. He had that Zergling there. So I mean, he knew right away that while Savior's gonna engage these mutas, there's no way Zero has the muta count. Looks like Savior's muta count is so much bigger.
Savior's getting a lot of free shots off.
With so many hits.
Yeah,
he's got to go back to that spore. So I guess Savior is pretty much still in this game. You know, usually a 12 hatch versus a 9 pool, if the 12 hatch can survive, they're in a really good position. But I mean, Zero built that in his main. So, well, you know, one thing I was trying to keep in mind, but I really shouldn't have, is that he's not going to have the extra gas. When you take that 12 hatch into the mid game for mutas, you don't have the extra gas. And now Savior, with his unit advantage, because he went for that 9 pool, can secure that extra gas. And now he's going to start producing mutas out of 2 hatcheries. Which, I mean, so Savior's going to take a definite lead unless Zero can do something here real quick.
Well, I think one of the major advantages of surviving in a 9 pool with your 12 hatch is that you just have more drones and more larvae available to you to make Zerglings, and he just didn't do that. I mean, the major advantage that he had in the fact that he had more minerals and he can produce more Zerglings and put pressure on Savior, he totally didn't take advantage of that. So I think he just kind of let this game slip out of his grasp. I mean, he must have known that if Savior 9 pulled, he got his gas up right away and he was going to have a fast